Mercedes is a second-class municipality in the province of Camarines Norte. In the 2015 census, the population of Mercedes Camarines Norte was 50,841 people, with a density of 290 inhabitants per square kilometer or 750 inhabitants per square mile. It is politically subdivided into 26 barangays and has 25 different schools.
Mercedes' source of livelihood is mainly fishing. It is famous for its 7 islands of Mercedes, Mercedes Fishport, and many more. The quiet fishing town of Mercedes is perfect for backpackers. Visitors can go island hopping and explore the Siete Pecados or 7 islands, each with its own unique features and stunning beaches. The most well-known tourist spot here are the Apuao Islands, Grande and Pequeña, two adjoining islands with white sandy beach and pine trees connected by a sandbar, together with Ginapagian, Malasugi, Canton, Caringo, and Canimog.
Since the time of the Spaniards, this town had been called Bara of Mercedes. How these names had been chosen, the following had been given credence by the people. Since the time immemorial, this place had already been a port of trading vessels, both native and foreign. In those days, working on ships and unloading and unloading cargoes was a lucrative trade, unlike now that the source of livelihood depends mainly on fishing. More often, when a vessel is entering the harbor, it runs aground due to ignorance of the pilit canal, leading to the wharf due to inclement weather. This grounding vessels was in a native dialect NABARA, and because this incident is frequently happening in the place, the word NABARA of Bara for short became so popular. How Mercedes happened to be its present name, this version is also popular.
However, a Spanish vessel with the captain's wife, Doña Mercedes, aboard also ran aground in the bay. The ship was kept in the bay for a few days. The good Doña was truly a virtuous woman who possessed all the attributes that endeared her to the people, particularly to the poor and unfortunate, whom the good Doña seemed to have a special soft spot in her heart. When she died, as she became a resident of the place, in gratitude and in memory of her, the people decided to call the place Mercedes, although the old name Bara persists to remain up to the present. This town is blessed by Saint Anthony of Padua as patron saint.
Kuya, anong unang gagawin pag mangingisda na?
Gar, ihulog natin yung lambat.
Yung lambat po?
Oo. Sa konting oras lang, pinapatak na rin yan. Tapos doon, uwi na. Wala na yung pang gagawin lang. Pagkadating sa tabi, aayos na naman ulit, gaganyan na naman ulit.
Kahit ano pong isa mahuli nyo, kunin nyo po.
Kahit anong isda, isda ang bumangga dyan, huli dyan. Pag may isda, pag walang isda, wala rin.
Gaano po kalayo ito doon sa pinuntahan po natin tapos papunta po doon?
Ha?
Yung layo po.
Kaya kalayo dito sa tabi. Mga 15 kilometers.
Masyado malayo.
Punta tayo.
Life of a fisherman is certainly not a life for everyone. It takes hard work, patience, and strength to survive, especially in a bad weather. Thinking it was one of the hardest and most dangerous occupation a person could ever get, Some fishermen define it as a breathtaking beauty of the open ocean.
Fishermen of Mercedes rises before the sun. They know that the tides wait for no man. Long hours of waiting keeps the people on land. But for the fishermen sitting in the middle of the ocean, said it's far beyond fun.
Ay, malapit na po siyang maubos. Okay, kita niyo po, gusto siya. Ay, yes, I can look out hard out.
Babalik na tayo. Papatake muna natin bago tayo.
Tagal pa yan.
Sige na. Ay, kita,
A fisherman of Mercedes spends 4 to 8 hours, approximately 17 to 30% of their time, in the middle of the ocean. Strategic angling is used to catch a fish, and for every fisherman, every catch is a fulfillment, thinking they have something to take home to their families.
It is sad to think it is not the same quantity of fish an ocean have as it was before, making it more harder for the fishermen to finish their chore.
Welcome to Fishport!
Mercedes Fishport is one of the most successful fishing ports in Luzon. It is the largest fishing bowl in the Bicol region, located in the eastern part of Camarines Norte. Mercedes Fishport is known to be the third largest fishing ground in the country and was opened from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. It employs about 20 men who do the unloading, hauling, and other jobs. It has a lot of sunrise activities that can be done throughout the mentioned time. One of the reasons why people love heading there early in the morning is because of its notorious Bulangan sa Pandawan activity, a trading practice where bidders whisper to the fish dealer his price and whoever bids the highest gets the fish. City dwellers that we are can't help but say wow at how low the prices can go if you play your cards right during the bargaining. To think that in our wet markets, freshness is directly proportional to the price per kilo.
Kuya, pangalan?
Salino,
Edad po?
33 years old,
Ilan taon na po nagtitinda?
mga 10 years.
Ilan ka po nagsimula?
Hindi ko alam, basta 10 years.
Paano po ang buhay ng isang tender?
Mahirap din. Hindi naman palagi kasi jackpot ka dito. Minsan nalulugi naman. Pero okay naman.
Paano po yung pang-araw-araw na buhay?
Ano naman, nakukuha naman dito. Kumikita na naman sapat para sa pamilya.
Gaano po kayo katagal na nagbebenta sa isang araw?
Start kami ng alas 4 na madaling araw hanggang 10 or 11.
Ano po ang estratehiya niyo sa pagbebenta para makawas?
Kaya na stock. Yung maganda na lang nakalakan.
Magkano po kuya na kikita niyo sa isang araw?
Depende. May 1,000. Pwede 2,000. Minsan wala, 500 yun.
Ano pang ginagawa niyo kapag kaunti lang yung benta niyo sa araw?
Wala. Maghihintay na naman kinabukasan.
Ano pa ang karaniwan yung binibenta na isda sa mga ganitong
Ang dami naman eh. May talakito, may maya. Yung mga ngayon, mga labas na isda ngayon.
Paano po nakakapekto ang pagtitinda niya sa inyong pamilya?
Okay naman eh. Okay lang.
Ulitin mo yung basta na.
Ulitin ko na yung tanong. Paano po nakakapekto yung pagtitinda sa
Ay,
iyong
ulit
pamilya?
daw.
Paano po nakakapekto ang pagtitinda niya sa iyong pamilya?
Ito ko, malaki epekto rin. Kasi malaki na itutulong dito sa pamilya ko. Pang-araw-araw na gastusin.
Thank you po, Kuya.
So, good morning po. We're here to ask you some question po about your business. And my first question will be, how did your business started?
Ang business nag-start nung magpakasal kami mag-asawa. Doon nagsimula ang may pangalan ng negosyo. Pero, ang negosyo talaga namin nagsimula nung kabataan ko pa. Kasi tinrain ako ng nanay ko. Sa edad kong 11 years old, tinuruan niya na ako magtinda. Ngayon, ang mag-asawa ko dahil natuto ako ng mga skills nung kabataan ko, pagkatapos ko ng pag-aaral ng college, tapos nag-asawa na ako. Itong asawa ko, merong puhunan, doon na kami nag-start ng negosyo.
So, thank you po. How did your business foster? Paano po lumago yung business ninyo?
Tumago ang business dahil nagkaroon ng puhunan, tapos nagkaroon ng connection, nagkaroon ng mga kakilalang tao, tapos dumami ang market. Nagkaroon ng supplier, kaya medyo lumaki siya.
What inspired you to get into this kind of business?
Nag-inspire sa akin para pumasok sa ganitong negosyo.
Opo.
Kasi passion ko ang pagtitinda. Passion ko ang pagninegosyo ng tinapa. Lahat ng related sa isda. Kumbaga sa hilig ko talaga. Kasi nga, bata ka pa, na-train ka, naging fashion mo yun. Kaya pinagpatuloy ko yun kasi doon ako sanay. Magaling ako sa pagbabalanse ng isda. Kaya pinagpatuloy ko yun. Saka gustong-gusto ko siya. Kaya yun ang ginawa kong negosyo. Bagamat nagtapos ka ng pag-aaral, pero yun pa rin ang pinili mong career, mag-business. Kasi yun ang kinasanayan mo at yun ang gustong-gusto mong gawin.
Thank you po. Siyempre po sa business may mga problema. And my question will be, did you encounter any problem when you start your business?
Meron problema kasi hindi naman pwedeng walang problema. Pag nagkakaproblema, sinusolusyonan yan sa pagdidiskarte. Tapos gagawa ka ng maraming paraan. Tapos paano ba nasusolusyonan ng problema? Sa pakikipag-usap sa tao. Number 1, yung communication para maayos. Pakikipag-deal sa mga supplier. Kailangan, sabi ka ng totoo para ma-solve ang problema. Kasi pag hindi ka nagsabi ng totoo at nagsinungaling ka, magdadagdagan lang yung problema mo. Ayun.
As a businesswoman, what do you think are the qualities and traits that a businesswoman should have?
Qualities or traits ng businesswoman na dapat meron.
Opo.
Siguro yung masipag ka talaga. Number 1, masipag ka. Pangalawa, pangatlo, alam mo ang nararamdaman ng market. Meron kang instinct, kumbaga sa magaling kang magbasa ng mga pangangailangan ng market, ng mga dinidil mong tao. Mabilis ka mag-anticipate ng mga pangangailangan nila.
So, bilang successful po na businesswoman, do you have any inspirational quote for those who wanted to start a business?
Inspirational quote. Kung gusto magsimula ng negosyo, kailangan lang talaga sipag. Lagi kang mananalangin sa Diyos, yun. Tapos, kailangan, pag ikaw nagnegosyo, hindi lang ikaw ang mabubuhay. Kailangan pag nag-business ka, nag-put up ka ng business, kailangan yung mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo mabuhay din para masaya. Give and take process yung business. Tapos hindi lang isa nakikinabang, kundi lahat na nakapaligid sa negosyo mo, lahat yun mabuhay. Meron ka dapat ng ganung damdamin para lumago ang negosyo mo.
Thank you po. It's a wonderful answer po.
Mercedes is a province where the main focus of business is fish. If you try to look at every street or roads, you'll see some small stalls where you can buy smoked dry fish like tinapa for every affordable price. The original price of tinapa is 120 pesos per kilo, but can go up to a price of 150 to 180 pesos.
Tinapahan is a factory that focuses on fish and is the main business here in Mercedes, which its main product is tinapa. Tinapa is a fish cooked or preserved through the process of smoking. It is a native delicacy in the Philippines and is often made from blackfin scad or from milkfish, which is locally known as bangus.
There are a lot of other fish products here in Mercedes, like daing, tuyo, dried pusit, and many more. Though tinapa is very much accessible and popular in the country, it is also possible for one to cook it at home.
Tinapa recipe mainly involves the process of washing the fishes and putting it in brine for an extended amount of time, usually 5 to 6 hours, air drying, and finally smoking the fishes. Tinapahan is where all the fish, or tinapa, is smoked, dried, and made.
Mercedes Camarines Norte. It is known as the Belle of the Pacific. Talk about Boracay as the party person, or perhaps Caramuan as the ultimate survivor cast away, or El Nido and Coron in Palawan as the supermodel of marine life. Mercedes, on the other hand, has her own charm. She's quiet and simple, but she ignites the essence of simple living.
Visiting Mercedes and coexisting with the locals is what makes every trip even more worthwhile. Going back to the basics ignites this essence of simplicity in living. Anyone who visits a place will have a memorable stay. The Belle of the Pacific's simplicity does not need the limelight of Boracay or the finest sands of Calaguas, for she has the quality of simplicity and quietness that anyone would want away from the city life. Mercedes ignites the essence of simple living, thus nurturing the souls of those who visit her.
Bas, ng gamit. O tapos, post na pang picture.